Candela, hypnotherapist, transformation coach, and a spiritual teacher. You're about to listen to a recording of one of my regression sessions. If you enjoyed the content on my channel, please consider subscribing. And if you click on the bell, it will inform you of any of my future postings. Also, leave a comment and click like, because that helps to bring this kind of content to more viewers. I hope you enjoy the recording, and I hope to see you again in my future videos. I'd like you to tell me the very first thing you see as you reach the surface.
I feel like a courtyard.
What do you see next to you?
It's all blurry. Everything is blurry.
So if you can't see clearly, begin to get a sense or feeling about what surrounds you. So what is the first impression that you get?
I feel it's heavy, like I'm looking up. I just feel this weight on my chest.
And just become aware of what that is.
I'm on my back. I feel like a hand on my chest is holding me down.
On the ground?
I just feel like I'm being pushed down. I just feel this pressure all over my body, like I'm being contorted.
And become aware of who or what is doing that.
It's all just darkness around me. I don't see anything.
On the count of 3, you will rewind the time to the beginning of the events that led to this day. 1, 2, and 3. And tell me what you're experiencing.
I feel like I'm in a church.
And what is happening around you?
I feel like I'm just standing, but I don't see anything.
How do you feel being in the church?
Lighter.
So it's a good experience?
I just see flashes of things, but I can't.
Tell me about the flashes.
I feel like I'm on a train and I'm looking out at the countryside, at the mountains, and things going by. I feel like I'm being pulled. Like I'm on the train and I feel the movement of the train pulling me to my right. But when I'm being pulled this way, I'm losing the train. I'm losing what I'm seeing. I just feel like I'm being pulled to the right. But there's nothing pulling me.
As you're pulling to the right, is it beyond the train? Or is the train leaning to the right?
It feels like I'm going up higher, but I'm leaving the train.
And where are you being taken?
I see a little girl playing on the porch. She's smiling.
Who is this little girl?
I think she's my daughter.
How old is she?
6, 7, 8. She's laughing.
How's she dressed?
A white dress on, big curly hair. She's biracial. Just smiling and laughing. But I feel sad. I feel so sad.
Why do you feel sad?
She's gonna be taken away from me.
Why?
I feel like I'm seeing her. She's laughing. I know I'm gonna lose her.
Take a deep breath. Deep breath. Feel that oxygen flowing through your body. Softening your muscles. Relaxing. You're going to observe it and receive the information that you need. You're going to feel comfort and deep relaxation. You are safe. Now I want you to freeze that moment. Look down at your feet and tell me what you're wearing on your feet.
I don't have shoes on.
And what are you wearing on your body?
Denim sundress.
So you are in a female body?
Yes.
How old are you?
My 20s.
Are you healthy?
Just very skinny. All I feel is dread. And sadness.
With your next breath, you're going to step back and observe it as though on a movie screen. Step back from that image.
I don't want to see. I'm too scared.
You are safe. I'm going to touch your forehead. And when I touch it, you're going to feel a powerful wave of safety covering you right now. Deep breath. That's right. You are safe. You're simply observing it. You can choose not to.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
It's all right. It's all right. Deep breath. Okay. Letting go of that image. Stepping back. Allow your soul to float up and connect with your guides, your soul family. You're going to find presence around you, an enveloping, loving, accepting, healing presence. Tell me if you're sensing it.
I feel like I'm being hugged so deeply.
Yes.
But it's going to be okay.
Now your guides and your soul family will help you understand and process what is happening in that life.
I'm feeling like my world's going to be taken away.
Right now, you're looking at it from a soul perspective.
I'm looking down.
You're going to look at it as a soul, creating a broader view of the experience from a soul level. And your guides will be there walking you through it, keeping you safe, enveloping you in love and acceptance and deep, deep healing. Let me know what they are showing you.
It's a man that's taken my daughter away, and I just can't trust him.
Who's the man?
I see him as he is now, but it's not him as he is now.
Who is he in that experience?
He's a husband. He's someone that I trust. I don't know, but I just don't trust him. I do trust him, but it's not good. I feel trepidation around him.
He's her father?
I think so. I just want to keep her on the porch, but I see her going into a car. He's taking her to a better life. And I know that she's going to be in a better position, but I don't want to lose my baby. She's my baby. She's going, and it's going to be good for her, but I don't want to lose her. It's what's told to me. This is good. She's going to live in a city. But she's my baby. I don't want my baby to go. I just want to hold her.
Focus on your guides right now as you take your next deep breath. You bring your focus back to their presence. You become more aware of the love that is embracing you. And I'm asking them to help you understand the significance of that event.
She'll always come back to me. She'll always come back. She's with me now and she's older. She knows I love her. She'll always be my girl.
Why was it significant for her to be taken away?
I don't know. But I just see her older, coming up the steps and hugging me.
Older as an adult or still as a child?
Teenager. She's better opportunities now. She's more refined, but she still is herself. She's always going to be my girl. She knows everything I've done for her. It's us. I'm not sad. She's poised, but she's still my girl.
Where do you live in that life?
The country. Like a small little house. It's a white house with a big porch around it.
Bring your focus to that healing gathering of your guides, because they will give you the next piece of the puzzle that will allow you to see why that sequence of events was significant and why you chose to participate in it, both of you, along with the man who took her.
He told me it was the best thing for her. And I knew she wouldn't have a life if she stayed here with me. She wouldn't have opportunities. She wouldn't be able to grow. But now she came back for me. And I'm older.
When she comes back for you, does she take you away or she just comes back to be with you?
I feel like we're going away.
And where are you going?
To a city? I don't know. But I feel like we're going to be together, and she knows I'm her mom and she loves me. And we just hold each other.
Now you said that she's biracial.
Very light-skinned.
What race are you?
I'm light-skinned, I don't know. I feel very small. Maybe she's not even my child. Maybe I'm a grandmother. I feel very old and frail. I didn't want her to go, but I knew she had to.
She understands that.
Yes. She left with her father, and he gave her a better life. He gave her more, but she came back for me.
So just see yourself going with her. Because now you're together.
Now we're together.
And where do you see yourself going?
On a train.
Is that where you look outside?
Yes, and I see fields and a mountain. We're going somewhere.
Just become aware of where you're heading, because she will tell you, of course.
I'm going to live with her, and she's going to take care of me.
Where does she live?
In a city, in an apartment.
Is it a big city?
It's bigger, but not scary. Just a lot's going on.
You see yourself arriving to that city. And tell me what you see.
There's still horses and carriages, and it's dirt, but there's bigger buildings. It's taller buildings. It's sunny, and we just start walking.
And as you arrive to the place where she lives, describe to me what you see.
It's a big building, and it has a doorman and an awning over it. It's like marble around it. I just feel overwhelmed by it all. It's very opulent. She's well off. She's bringing me here to take care of me.
How old is she now?
20s.
How old are you?
I feel hunched and older. I'm slower moving. She's helping me.
Are you related to her biologically?
Yes, I feel like she's my granddaughter.
Where is her mother?
She's not alive.
What happened to her?
I don't know. But then her father raised her. Her father came and took her to the city.
What does your granddaughter do during the day?
I think she's a writer.
What does she write?
I think stories.
Does she publish them?
Mm-hmm.
Where does she publish them?
In magazines. But her father is also wealthy.
And so on the count of 3, I'd like you to move to the next significant event in that life. 1, 2, and 3. And tell me what's happening.
I'm in a room. There's a man sitting next to me and I'm in a bed. And I don't like him.
Why not?
I don't trust him.
Who's the man?
It's her father. Her father or her husband. But I don't like him. And he has his hands on my arm. And I want to pull away from him. It's like I'm passing away or I'm sick. And he's telling me things I want to hear, but I don't believe him. It's all okay and I'm taking care of her and I've always taken care of her. But I don't trust him.
What makes you not trust him?
I don't like him. I don't trust him. He's silver-tongued.
How do you know?
I just know. He's a liar. It's all a ruse. It's all for show.
What's the real thing?
He's a gambler, a drinker, and he's a womanizer, and he only cares about himself. And I don't like him. It's all for surface. It's all for show. I don't like him.
He's her father?
Yes. That's who she lives with now, in this apartment. But it doesn't feel stable, and I know it. She is going to be stable. She is going to be fine. But I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't trust him.
Does he have influence over your granddaughter?
She's growing out of it.
So she'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
How does he treat you?
It's all fake, because he knows that I see through him. But he pretends.
Why does he pretend?
For her. Because I mean so much to her.
Does she mean so much to him?
He loves her, but not truly. He loves her as a possession. And he uses her for his positioning. She is going to help elevate him in life continually. Because he doesn't have money. It's all for show. And he needs her.
So he took her initially because it was benefiting him?
Yes. But he said it was going to benefit her. And he did have money for a while, but he lost it because he's foolish. He needs her to marry well.
And their financial situation right now, is it because of her? Is she supporting him?
She has her own money, and she just saves it. He has enough, but not enough. His savings is dwindling. He doesn't want her to marry for love. He wants her to marry for a good opportunity for him. The next money that's going to come in.
So how do you handle this with her?
I just tell her to be strong. And do you save your money? Don't let him know how much you have. You keep it squirreled away. You can tell him some, but you don't tell him all.
Does she understand why? Does she see him the same way?
She loves him like a daughter loves a father, but also knows to protect herself. And she's in love. And I tell her to follow her heart. And Be with the one that is true and loves, and you will find your way. And you save your money and you put it away, and he will encourage your dreams. But don't you marry for a business opportunity. And you do what's for you. And I'll always be here for you, even if I'm not here. And I feel like I'm dying. But I got to be with her.
Are you ill?
I feel like I'm old. My legs feel very heavy, like I don't have use of them. Like I stay in bed.
So on the count of 3, I'd like you to move to the last day of that life.
I feel like I'm there now.
Okay.
I love you so much. I'm sad to leave her again, but I won't leave her. I'm always going to be here. I'm always going to be guiding you. And I'm always with you. And I want you to go with your heart, and I want her to run away and escape him, escape her father, and run off with the man she loves. And I'm telling her to do it. And I feel very heavy. She's promising me she's going to do that. And I feel like I could float away right now because she's going to leave him and be happy.
So as you take your next breath, just feel yourself floating away, feeling so much lighter. You're now beginning to see a broader view. I want you to look at that life and tell me what the purpose of that experience was for you, the purpose of that life for you.
Letting go and knowing that what's meant to come back will come back. I let her go, but she came back.
I want you to really understand from a soul point of view why letting go was an important lesson for you to experience.
She would have been bitter, and I would have remained bitter if I tried to hold on and control. And we had a beautiful relationship, so much love. But if I had held on and tried to control her, she wouldn't have flourished, and we wouldn't have been so close.
I want to ask your higher self to come forward and help present this from a higher point of view. What is the meaning of holding on and controlling? How does it affect the soul?
Suffocates.
So even if it's all because of love, someone is holding on, it suffocates whom?
Everyone. It suffocates you. It suffocates the one you love. And you imprison yourself.
And what is the meaning of letting go for a soul? How does it see it?
Giving up the need to control. Letting what comes to you come to you. Stop holding on to what doesn't work.
So when you're letting go, you're allowing a more natural flow to happen instead of imposing your own.
Yes.
Would it be accurate to say that when a human tries to impose control, they have more limited view?
You build walls around you. It's a prison, and you can't get out. You are in your own cell, and you just see the world around you from that window. But you've put bars on that window, and you've bricked everything around you. When you let go, the bars come off, and you can float through the window, and the walls fade off. But when you hold on to those bars on the window, and you hold yourself in.
That sensation, that understanding can now come forward into her conscious awareness as Emily, so she can take it with her. I also want to ask if any of the people in that life are present in Emily's life. He was the son-in-law. And what is the reason that he's present in her life now? What are the soul contracts that they have made?
Control.
So are they still trying to play out that scenario?
Yes, control over a child.
Why is that still something that they're dealing with if she released the control last time?
Power over each other.
So it wasn't resolved in that life?
I don't think so. I did not like him.
So there was this animosity that she took with her?
Yes.
And is it that animosity that bonded them together?
Yes.
What is the best way to approach this situation now in her current life? To release that bond, to break those walls, to take those bars down off the windows.
See him for who he is. He doesn't have power. You give him power. Stop giving him your power.
What is fueling that control and balance of power? Is that what they're dealing with?
Yes.
See yourself as a soul. Can you choose at a soul level to let go, understanding how it will play out on that level?
Yes.
What will letting go do for you on a soul level?
Freedom. Open myself up, and I will go higher. I won't be tied down. I won't be tethered. I can float and be free.
And did he come with you to help you get to that point?
No, he holds me down.
Is he holding you down to remind you to let go?
No. He wants my power. He has shackles on me.
Okay. So I want you to imagine now that you are in that prison cell with those shackles on. And in your mind you have full magical power. And so all it takes is a choice, a decision. Do you choose to experience freedom?
Yes.
Then go ahead and break those shackles and just see them falling off. And see yourself choosing to let go. Bars on the windows beginning to disappear, fade away, or just fall off. The walls around you beginning to break down, brick by brick, until you see yourself completely free. Tell me what you're experiencing.
Weightlessness.
How does it feel to be so light and unshackled?
Free. Warm. Full. Happy.
Focus on that feeling and intensify it now. Allow it to surround your entire body, because when you come back, it will remain with you. It will be within you and around you, reminding you of the choices that you get to make that can take you out of that prison. I want you to become aware that in that life as a grandmother, you did let go, but it wasn't really your choice, was it? You were kind of forced into those circumstances. But now you get to make a choice. And so there may be a qualitative difference in choosing it versus being forced into it. So how does this affect your soul journey and the journey of your soul family, perhaps those that are around you, even?
Boundaries.
What do they do?
Protect me. Protect my daughter. Protect us from him. But they free me. we can run and be free.
So I'd like you now to allow all of those images to begin to fade away as you keep that feeling of freedom, that feeling of peace and safety within you, around you. I'd like your higher consciousness, all the entities, beings, to recede to where they belong.